Hey, how's it going, everybody? Matt here with OddsJam, and I have two bets for you guys to lock in for Sunday night football tonight. I have one player prop that I really like, full unit on that bad boy, on that player prop, and one game prop that I like as well, but just a half of a unit on that one. So I'll start with the smaller play, make you guys have to wait for my favorite play of the game. But what we're looking at here for my game prop is the first half total, and we're going under 23 minus 105 at Circa Sports. So I'm just going to put a half of a unit on this one, under 23 Chargers versus 49ers, minus 105 odds. That bet has been placed, so we can chat about it. Of course, the most important thing about this bet is that it is positive expected value. Found it using OddsJam, using the positive EV page to find these sharp, mathematically profitable bets. So the odds that you see in this column here, the minus 106.67, so we can round this one up to minus 107. These are the no vig odds of the OddsJam perfect line that OddsJam calculates. This number comes from all of the different sharp sportsbooks in the world, just a weighted average pulled from these sharp sportsbooks. So the numbers that you see in the no vig odds can be viewed as the true line of what a market should truly be priced at. So anywhere in which you can get better odds, meaning more favorable towards the sports bettor, that's going to be a good play. It's going to be a positive EV play. And that's exactly what we have here, that under 23 minus 105 on Circa. So that's the math behind it, why I like this bet. Of course, there's a little bit more you can do to make sure that you're placing the best of the best positive expected value bets. One thing that I like to do is if you just click into a play, as I just did, it pulls up where other sportsbooks price it. So we can look across the board, right? Pinnacle, minus 115. Bet Online, another sharp sportsbook, minus 115. DraftKings, minus 125. And if we view this page in a new tab, we can see where all of the other sportsbooks price this total at. So we can see majority of the sportsbooks have this total at 22.5. We got it a half point higher at 23. So we were able to beat that half point, which is really important for a number as low as 22 or 23.5. This total lands at exactly 23. Our bet pushes, we get a refund, is what it is. But every other sportsbook, you would have lost your bet. So this is a good one. I like it a lot, under 23 first half points. I also like it for just handicapping purposes. My read and the way I am handicapping this game, the Chargers have, I think the fourth worst run defense in the entire NFL. Their defense stinks, specifically their rush defense. So the guess here is that the 49ers are just going to play ball control offense. They're going to have short, easy completions for Jimmy Garoppolo, not ask him to do a ton. That keeps the clock moving. They're going to run the ball probably towards a ton of success. That keeps the clock moving. And then on the other side of the ball, the Chargers offense is good, but they're missing Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. The 49ers defense is incredible, and they're finally getting healthy. Nick Bosa's back. So I'm not expecting the Chargers to be able to do a ton on offense. And even if they do, they don't really have a deep threat like a Mike Williams to just chuck the ball to. They'll probably check it down to Austin Eckler. They'll probably throw it to Josh Palmer, who's more of a possession receiver. DeAndre Carter is more of a possession receiver. Gerald Everett is a pretty good tight end, but not someone that's going to take the top off a defense. So the field is going to be condensed for the Chargers on offense is my guess, which, yeah, maybe they'll move the ball a little bit, but it's going to be clock moving offense, which is what I'm expecting from both of these teams. So I like the full game under. I like the first half under as well as my first pick for the Sunday Night Football. The next one that I'm going to lock in here that we're looking at is here it is, Jimmy Garoppolo under 21.5 passing completions. This is at minus 115 odds at BetMGM, Betfred, and Bet365. I'm going to take this one on full unit on this one. Bet has been placed. So we can chat about this one as well. No vig odds price this at about minus 120.5, minus 120 if you want to round down. We got it at minus 115 on any of these three sports books you can lock it in at. And then looking at the rest of the sports books, aside, from the three that have it at minus 115, look where these books price it. Minus 130, minus 151, minus 135, minus 146. All have it significantly more favorable than the minus 115 odds that we got. And then, of course, I mentioned that like the 49ers are a good rushing offense. The Chargers stink at rush defense. So probably not going to be passing a ton for Jimmy Garoppolo. If there's one way to lose a game that you're favored to win if you're the 49ers, it's you let Jimmy Garoppolo pass too much. I mean, there's when Jimmy Garoppolo is off and when he's missing throws, nobody looks worse except for maybe Russell Wilson. And I just have that Broncos 49ers game just glued into my eyeballs about how bad Jimmy G was, how bad Russell Wilson was. And the 49ers offense is at its best when they're on schedule and they are successful running the ball. If they have to pass, things aren't going to go well with Jimmy G. So I think they're going to have success running the ball. I don't think they're going to even chance it. So this is my second play of the game. First player prop, Jimmy Garoppolo under 21.5 completions. And that's all I got for you guys. So hammer these two bets. If you do, let me know, comment on the video. But that's it. So I appreciate you watching and have a good one.